Look at your palm right now. Do you see it? A faint crescent-shaped mark curving like the moon. If you do, get ready, because 2025 is already in motion, and this mark is the key to what's coming next. The crescent moon mark isn't random. It's been linked to spiritual awakening, heightened intuition, and sudden life shifts for centuries. Those who carry it are often guided by unseen forces, chosen for something greater. And now, the activation has begun. February is already running, and the energy of 2025 is picking up speed. We're moving into a phase of rapid transformation, where those with this celestial mark will start noticing major shifts in their lives. Some will feel an unexplainable pull toward new paths. Others will experience vivid dreams, déjà vu, or even sudden opportunities appearing out of nowhere. But what exactly is happening, and why now? Astrologers, energy readers, and mystics all sense it. 2025 is unlike any other year. Planetary alignments, powerful cosmic waves, and an unseen force are working together to awaken those who are ready. If you've been feeling restless, sensing something big ahead, or experiencing strange synchronicities, it's not a coincidence. You are being called. 7 specific things will unfold for those with the crescent moon sign this year. Some will bring blessings beyond imagination. Others may challenge you, pushing you toward a higher version of yourself. But one thing is certain. 2025 is the year where everything shifts. So if you have this rare mark on your palm, pay close attention, because what I'm about to reveal could change the way you see the months ahead, forever. If you're ready for the transformation ahead, don't miss out. Hit that like button to let the universe know you're ready for what's coming in 2025. Share this message with anyone who might have the crescent moon on their palm. You don't want them to miss out on what's about to unfold. Subscribe this channel so you can stay updated on all the cosmic shifts, spiritual awakenings, and prophecies heading our way. The crescent moon mark. What unlocks in 2025? The presence of the crescent moon mark on your palm is more than just a unique feature. It is a symbol of deep transformation that will begin unfolding in 2025. This year will mark the closing of one chapter and the beginning of something entirely new. You may feel a growing sense that old habits, relationships, and even beliefs are no longer in alignment with who you are becoming. Situations that once felt comfortable might start feeling restrictive, as if the universe is nudging you towards something greater. Opportunities will begin to appear in unexpected ways, signaling that the shift has already started. As past doors close, new ones will open, but only if you are willing to step through them. This is not just a subtle change. It's a complete reset, a rebirth of your path that will place you exactly where you are meant to be. The decisions you make during this period will shape the next phase of your journey, making it crucial to trust the process and embrace the unknown. This shift is deeply tied to lunar energies, meaning that your emotions and thoughts will start flowing in harmony with the moon's cycles more than ever before. You may find yourself feeling more sensitive during full moons or experiencing bursts of clarity when the crescent moon is in the sky. Certain phases of the moon might bring deep introspection, while others will fill you with an unexplainable drive to take action. These energetic fluctuations will not be random. They will serve as messages, guiding you to align with the natural rhythms of the universe. In 2025, the lunar connection you hold will become stronger, influencing your intuition and decisions in ways you never noticed before. If you pay attention, you will see patterns emerging, certain thoughts, dreams, or encounters will line up perfectly with the moon's phases, confirming that you are walking a path guided by celestial forces. As this transformation unfolds, your numerology will also start making sense in a way it never has before. Numbers that once seemed like coincidences will reveal deeper meanings, offering insight into your life's mission. You may begin noticing repeating numbers more frequently, whether on clocks, receipts, or even in conversations. This is a sign that your life path number is becoming active, helping you unlock pieces of your destiny. 2025 will bring clarity about why certain experiences have shaped you and what your higher purpose truly is. If you've felt lost or uncertain in previous years, this activation will provide answers, helping you understand the unique role you are meant to play in the bigger picture. Alongside these revelations, something even more profound will begin happening. You will start remembering things you never realized you knew. This is not about simple memory recall. It's a deep awakening of ancient knowledge that has been dormant within you. Skills, insights, or ideas that felt out of reach before may suddenly surface as if they've been waiting for the right moment. You may find yourself drawn to new subjects, feeling an unexplainable connection to certain wisdom or practices. Some of these insights may feel like déjà vu, as if you are rediscovering parts of yourself that have been hidden. This awakening is a sign that you are stepping into a higher level of awareness, one that connects you not just to this lifetime, but to something much older and wiser. Beyond internal transformation, something remarkable will happen to the way you influence the world around you. Your presence will start shifting the energy in any room you enter, subtly affecting those around you. People may start reacting to you differently. Some will feel an unexplainable pull toward you, while others may seem uneasy without knowing why. Your emotions and thoughts will carry a stronger frequency, subtly shaping conversations and interactions in ways you never noticed before. This ability to influence energy is not about control. It is a natural consequence of the growth you are undergoing. As your inner world expands, so does the impact you have on your surroundings. The universe will place you in situations where your presence alone will create shifts, whether through healing, awakening, or simply guiding people toward their own realizations. These changes are only the beginning, setting the stage for everything that will unfold in 2025. Your journey is about to accelerate, revealing layers of yourself that you never fully understood before. Shocking events that will reshape your relationships. In 2025, your relationships will undergo dramatic and unexpected changes, forcing you to see the people around you in a completely new light. One of the first signs of this shift will be a hidden truth coming to the surface, something you never expected but can no longer ignore. It may come from a close friend, a family member, or even a romantic partner. This revelation could shake the foundation of your trust, making you question everything you once believed about this person. It might be a secret they've kept for years, a truth about their past, or even a side of their personality that has remained hidden until now. No matter what it is, this moment will serve as a wake-up call, urging you to reassess the roles people play in your life. Some relationships may strengthen as a result, while others might fracture beyond repair. The key will be how you choose to respond, whether with acceptance and understanding or with distance and self-preservation. At the same time, new connections will enter your life in ways that feel almost fated. These are not ordinary encounters. They are part of a larger spiritual plan. You may find yourself meeting someone who feels strangely familiar, as if you've known them before. These people are linked to you through soul contracts, agreements made before this lifetime to cross paths for a specific reason. Some will arrive to teach you important lessons, while others will support you in ways you never expected. These connections might be brief but intense, or they could develop into lifelong relationships. The more open you are to these experiences, the easier it will be to recognize the purpose behind them. These meetings will often come at unexpected times, proving that the universe has a way of bringing the right people into your life exactly when you need them. As new connections appear, the past may also try to resurface. Someone you thought was gone for good, an ex-lover, an old friend, or even a distant family member, will attempt to re-enter your life. This won't be a coincidence. It will be a test. The universe will bring this person back to see how much you've grown emotionally. You may feel nostalgic, tempted to rekindle what was lost, or you may realize that you've outgrown the connection entirely. This will be a defining moment, forcing you to decide whether this person still belongs in your life or if they are simply a reflection of who you used to be. No matter the choice you make, the experience will show you just how much you've evolved. With all these shifts, you will start noticing a change in how your energy reacts to others. Certain people, even those you once felt close to, will suddenly feel exhausting to be around. You may find yourself drained after spending time with them, as if their energy pulls you down rather than lifts you up. This will not be something you can ignore. You will naturally start creating distance, not out of anger or resentment, but as a way to protect your own peace. At first, this might confuse you. Why are you feeling disconnected from people who were once important to you? The answer lies in your vibrational shift. As your energy elevates, it will become clear that some relationships no longer align with the person you are becoming. Letting go will not be easy, but it will be necessary for your growth. In the midst of these changes, an entirely unexpected relationship will enter your life. Someone unlike anyone you have ever known. This person will challenge your beliefs, test your boundaries, or completely transform your perspective on relationships. They may introduce you to new ideas, shake up your routine, or push you toward personal growth in ways that are both exciting and uncomfortable. This connection will feel unusual, almost as if the universe deliberately placed them in your path to disrupt your usual patterns. Whether this relationship turns into a deep friendship, a mentorship, or even a romance, it will leave a lasting impact. Their presence will force you to question things you once took for granted, making you see the world through a different lens. These relationship shifts are not random. They are part of a greater realignment happening in your life. Every person who enters, exits, or transforms in 2025 will serve a purpose, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. The crescent moon's influence on your mind and emotions. In 2025, the presence of the crescent moon on your palm will begin to deeply influence your mind and emotions, leading to a series of internal transformations that will shift your perspective on life itself. One of the first signs of this shift will be the crumbling of long-held beliefs. Ideas you once accepted without question, whether about the universe, society, or even your own identity, will start to feel uncertain or outdated. You may find yourself questioning traditions, rules, or assumptions that once gave you comfort. It won't be a simple process. At times, it may feel unsettling, as if the foundation of your understanding is breaking apart. However, this will not be a loss, but a necessary clearing. When old beliefs fall away, they make space for deeper wisdom to emerge. You will begin to see life through a new lens, realizing that what you once thought was permanent was only a temporary illusion. This shift in perspective will unlock a new level of awareness, making you more open to ideas and experiences that previously seemed impossible. As your mind expands, so will your creative energy. The urge to express yourself will become almost irresistible. Whether through writing, painting, music, or even problem-solving, you will feel the need to channel your thoughts and emotions into something tangible. Creativity will no longer be just a hobby or an occasional spark of inspiration. It will become a form of release, a way to process everything happening within you. Ideas will flow effortlessly, and you may surprise yourself with the depth of what you create. This creative surge will not be about impressing others, but about understanding yourself. The more you allow yourself to explore this energy, the more it will reveal hidden parts of your soul. Even if you've never considered yourself artistic before, you may suddenly feel the pull to try something new, as if an unseen force is guiding you towards self-expression. With these changes unfolding, your emotional responses will also intensify. You will feel everything more deeply, both the highs and the lows. Joy will become more euphoric, sadness more profound, and moments of reflection more intense. At times, you may experience sudden mood shifts, as if different parts of yourself are surfacing all at once. While this emotional intensity may feel overwhelming, it is a sign of deep internal growth. Your heart and mind are adjusting to a new way of being, processing emotions in a way they never have before. Instead of fearing these shifts, the key will be to embrace them, understanding that every emotion carries a message. The more you allow yourself to feel without resistance, the more clarity you will gain about who you truly are. This heightened emotional state will also reflect in your dreams, which will begin carrying messages that feel more vivid and meaningful. Dreams will no longer be random. They will feel like direct communication from your subconscious, offering warnings, insights, or even glimpses of the future. You may wake up remembering details that feel too precise to be just imagination. Symbols, numbers, and faces may appear repeatedly, urging you to pay attention. Some dreams may bring answers to questions you didn't even know you were asking. Others may remind you of something important from the past, revealing lessons you had overlooked. Keeping track of these dreams will become essential, as they will hold clues about your path ahead. Over time, you will begin to notice patterns, realizing that your subconscious is speaking to you in a language only you can decipher. With so much change happening internally, you will naturally start craving solitude. Being around too many people or too much noise may feel draining, as if your energy is being pulled in too many directions. You will find yourself needing quiet moments to process the rapid shifts in your consciousness. Solitude will not feel lonely. It will feel necessary. Spending time alone will become a way to integrate everything you are learning and experiencing. You may be drawn to nature, meditation, or simply sitting in silence, allowing yourself to absorb the transformations happening within. This deep need for alone time will not mean disconnecting from others entirely, but rather finding balance between external interactions and internal reflection. The more you honor this need for solitude, the stronger and more aligned you will feel with your true self. All these changes will be part of a greater awakening, preparing you for an entirely new phase of existence. The crescent moon's influence will not just be a shift in thought, but a total reprogramming of how you see, feel, and experience life. Financial and career surprises on the horizon. In 2025, the crescent moon's influence will bring unexpected changes in your financial and professional life, opening doors you never imagined. The first sign of this shift will be the arrival of money from an unusual source. This will not be the result of your routine efforts, but something that seemingly appears out of nowhere. It could be an inheritance you never expected, a forgotten asset suddenly resurfacing, or even a payout from a situation you had long given up on. The way this money comes into your life will feel almost fated, as if it was always meant to arrive at this exact moment. While the amount may vary, its true significance will not be in the number, but in the timing. This financial shift will give you breathing room, allowing you to make decisions that were previously out of reach. It will feel like a message from the universe, urging you to pay attention to where your life is headed next. At the same time, your career or business path will demand urgent attention. A decision that once felt distant will suddenly become unavoidable. Whether it's leaving a job, changing roles, or launching something new, you will feel an inner push that can no longer be ignored. The discomfort of staying in the same place will grow stronger, making it clear that stagnation is no longer an option. If you have been contemplating a career shift, but hesitating due to fear or uncertainty, the circumstances around you will start making the choice for you. Opportunities will arise that force you to reconsider your current path, and you will find yourself at a crossroads where action is the only option. It may not feel convenient at first, but deep down, you will know that this change is exactly what is needed to move forward. Interestingly, an idea or project from your past, one you once dismissed or forgot about, will resurface with new value. This could be something as simple as a skill you never took seriously or a creative project you abandoned, only to realize now that it holds significant potential. Perhaps you once thought of starting a business, writing a book, or pursuing a hobby that never seemed practical. Suddenly, the timing will be right, and this idea will gain new importance in your life. It will be as if the universe is showing you that what you once overlooked was never useless. It was simply waiting for the right moment to shine. If you trust this process, what once seemed insignificant may become one of the most valuable parts of your journey. Alongside these shifts, your financial instincts will become sharper. You will find yourself making the right investments or purchases at just the right time, even if they don't immediately seem logical. A deep sense of knowing will guide you toward decisions that align with your long-term stability and growth. This will not be about gambling or taking unnecessary risks, but about recognizing the right opportunities when they appear. Whether it's a business investment, a property purchase, or even a personal expense, you will feel an unusual clarity that helps you navigate financial matters with ease. This will be a period where everything aligns perfectly, allowing you to build a stronger foundation for the future. One of the most powerful realizations during this time will be the value of a skill or talent you never fully used. Something you have always been naturally good at, perhaps something you dismissed as just a hobby, will begin attracting financial opportunities. It could be a creative ability, a unique way of solving problems, or a skill that others suddenly recognize as valuable. People may start seeking you out for your expertise, and what once felt like a side interest will transform into a source of income. This will be an invitation to explore new ways of using your talents, showing you that abundance is not always about traditional career paths, but about embracing what makes you unique. These financial and career surprises will mark the beginning of a new phase where money, purpose, and opportunity align in ways you never expected. The more you trust these changes, the more doors will open, leading you toward greater stability and success. Mysterious signs and cosmic warnings. To watch for. In 2025, the crescent moon mark will heighten your sensitivity to mysterious signs and cosmic warnings, making the unseen forces of the universe more visible in your daily life. The first thing you'll notice is the way objects and electronics start behaving in unusual ways. Lights may flicker just as you're thinking about something important, or your phone might suddenly glitch when you receive a significant message. Clocks could stop at a time that holds meaning for you, or you might repeatedly notice the same time every day, such as 11:11 or 2:22. These occurrences won't be random. They will be signs that something beyond the physical world is trying to get your attention. You may feel a strange sense of presence when these things happen, as if the universe itself is signaling you to pay attention. The more you acknowledge these signs instead of brushing them off as coincidences, the more frequent and precise they will become. Another powerful signal will come through animals. You will start encountering the same creature repeatedly, often in unusual circumstances. A specific bird might follow you, land near you, or call out to you at crucial moments. An insect might appear in places it shouldn't, or a pet may begin acting strangely around you, staring at nothing or reacting to unseen energy. These animals will serve as messengers, trying to communicate something important. If you pay close attention, you will start to notice patterns. Perhaps a butterfly always appears when you are about to make a big decision, or a certain bird crosses your path right before good news arrives. These creatures are responding to the shift in your energy, mirroring the transformation you are going through. The key is to observe without dismissing, because the more open you are, the clearer the messages will become. Symbols and numbers will also begin to show up in ways that feel too precise to ignore. You may see repeating numbers everywhere, on receipts, license plates, phone screens, and even in dreams. The number 333 may appear when your spiritual growth is accelerating, while infinity symbols or sacred geometry could start showing up in unexpected places. These patterns are not accidents. They are blueprints of the universe, nudging you toward deeper understanding. You might also see personal symbols, such as something from your childhood, a name that means something special, or an image that reminds you of a forgotten dream. These recurring symbols will act as guideposts, showing you that you are on the right path, even when things seem uncertain. One of the strangest but most fascinating experiences will be hearing conversations, songs, or random phrases that perfectly answer your thoughts. You might be debating a decision when suddenly a stranger nearby says exactly what you needed to hear. A song might come on at just the right moment, with lyrics that feel like a direct message to you. Even the background chatter of people on the street or a television show may suddenly hold deep meaning. The universe will use anything available to communicate with you, offering guidance in ways you never expected. At first, this might seem like pure coincidence, but as it keeps happening, you will begin to realize that there is a greater intelligence orchestrating these moments. Perhaps the most personal sign will be physical sensations that feel almost otherworldly. You might experience sudden warmth in your palms, as if energy is flowing through your hands. Pressure in your forehead may intensify, as if a hidden part of your consciousness is awakening. Goosebumps may appear for no reason, right when you are thinking about something deeply significant. Some people may even feel a tingling sensation on their skin or a light vibration within their body. These physical responses will not be random. They will be energetic shifts, proof that your connection to the universe is strengthening. These sensations will come and go, often appearing when you are in deep thought, meditation, or even moments of pure stillness. Each of these mysterious signs will serve as a reminder that you are stepping into a new frequency where reality itself begins to communicate with you. The more you embrace these experiences, the clearer the path ahead will become. The physical transformations you'll experience. In 2025, those with the crescent moon mark will experience profound physical transformations that cannot be ignored. One of the first signs will be sudden and unpredictable shifts in sleep patterns. You may find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, feeling restless, as if something is pulling you into a new awareness. Vivid dreams, more intense and meaningful than before, will interrupt your sleep, leaving you with a strange feeling upon waking, as if the dreams were more real than reality itself. Some nights, you may need very little sleep and still feel energized, while other nights, you might experience deep exhaustion that forces you to rest longer than usual. These shifts will not follow a logical pattern, but will be a reflection of the energetic changes happening within you. It will feel as if your body is adjusting to a new rhythm, one that is no longer dictated by traditional schedules, but by the flow of cosmic energy. Another strange change will be your appetite and taste preferences. Foods you once loved might suddenly seem unappealing, while new cravings emerge out of nowhere. You may lose interest in processed or heavy foods, finding yourself drawn to fresher, more natural options without even trying. Some people may even experience a reduced appetite, feeling nourished by smaller portions or lighter meals. Your body will naturally start rejecting anything that lowers your vibration, guiding you toward choices that support your transformation. This shift won't just be about physical health. It will be a reflection of the deeper energetic alignment taking place. As your frequency changes, your body will instinctively adjust to match it, and that includes the food and drinks you consume. Social settings will also start to feel different. Places that once felt exciting, like busy shopping malls, parties, or crowded events, may suddenly feel draining or overwhelming. You might find yourself avoiding noisy or chaotic environments, sensing that the energy of too many people at once is simply too much to handle. It won't be that you dislike people, but rather that your sensitivity to energy will heighten. You will start noticing the emotions and vibrations of those around you more clearly, making it harder to be in places filled with stress, negativity, or artificial stimulation. This change will push you towards spending more time in peaceful environments, nature, quiet cafes, or intimate gatherings where your energy can remain balanced. One of the most undeniable shifts will be your body rejecting old habits that no longer serve you. Whether it's a toxic routine, an unhealthy addiction, or a repetitive pattern that drains you, your system will no longer tolerate it. If you've been consuming too much caffeine, alcohol, or processed food, you may start feeling sick after indulging in them. If you've had a habit of staying up too late, procrastinating, or engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors, your body will react more strongly than ever before. These responses won't be random. They will be signals from within, pushing you to break free from anything that is keeping you stuck in a lower state of being. The discomfort will grow stronger until you make the necessary changes, almost as if your own system is forcing you to evolve. Alongside these transformations, you will feel an increasing pull toward natural healing methods. Practices like meditation, breath work, herbal remedies, and energy healing will start to resonate with you more deeply. You may find yourself wanting to spend more time outdoors, absorbing the energy of the sun, the moon, or the earth. Even if you've never been drawn to spiritual practices before, there will be an undeniable shift in your curiosity. Whether it's exploring the benefits of essential oils, trying out sound healing, or simply drinking herbal teas instead of artificial drinks, your body will guide you toward what it needs. These changes won't be forced. They will feel like natural callings, pulling you toward a more balanced and harmonious way of living. All of these physical changes will be part of a greater transformation, aligning your body with the powerful shifts happening in your energy and consciousness. The more you trust these signals, the smoother the process will be, allowing you to fully embrace the next phase of your awakening. The unusual opportunities you must prepare for. In 2025, those with the crescent moon mark will experience life-changing opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. One of the most significant shifts will be an unexpected travel opportunity, whether it's a sudden trip, an invitation to relocate, or a journey you never planned. This experience will be more than just a change in scenery. It will be a transformation of perspective. The universe will align circumstances in such a way that you won't be able to ignore this call. At first, it may seem random, but once you embark on this journey, you'll realize it was meant to shift your understanding of yourself and your place in the world. This trip might introduce you to new people who will play key roles in your life, expose you to knowledge that changes your beliefs, or place you in an environment that forces you to grow. It won't be about the destination. It will be about the change it brings to your soul. At the same time, something you once dreamed of but abandoned as impossible will suddenly become realistic. This could be a goal you set aside due to fear, financial limitations, or lack of support. But now, the circumstances will shift, and what once felt like a distant fantasy will start to feel achievable. You might stumble upon the exact resources, opportunities, or people you need to make it happen. The challenge, however, will be trusting that it's real. Doubts may creep in, making you question whether you are truly ready. But the truth is, this opportunity is appearing because you are finally aligned with it. The key will be to embrace it instead of hesitating, knowing that your time has arrived. Another powerful event will be the arrival of a mentor, guide, or influential figure who will help shift your life in a new direction. This person may come in the form of an investor, an employer, a teacher, or even a stranger who delivers life-changing advice. They will have the experience, resources, or wisdom that you need at exactly the right moment. But there's a catch. You must be open to receiving this help. Many people resist guidance because they want to figure things out on their own. But this is not the time for that. The universe will send this person to accelerate your journey, providing clarity or support in a way you never expected. Recognizing this connection and allowing it to unfold will be crucial in stepping into your next chapter. One of the biggest surprises will be a decision that once terrified you suddenly feeling like the right choice. Perhaps you've been stuck between two paths, hesitant to take a leap. It could be leaving a job, ending a stagnant relationship, or moving toward a completely new lifestyle. Up until now, the fear of making the wrong choice has held you back. But something will shift internally, and what once felt impossible will now feel natural. This will not be forced. It will be as if all the pieces suddenly align, giving you the clarity and confidence you lacked before. The fear won't fully disappear, but the sense of readiness will outweigh it. Finally, an entirely new and unpredictable path will start calling you. This won't be something you planned for. It will be something that pulls at you, nudging you toward an unfamiliar yet exciting direction. You may feel a sudden urge to study something new, explore a different career path, or take up a passion you never considered before. This won't be a small shift. It will be a deep, undeniable feeling that your purpose is expanding. Even if it makes no logical sense at first, this path will be filled with hidden gifts. What starts as a curiosity will grow into something meaningful, shaping your future in ways you can't yet see. The key will be trusting this calling, even if it leads you into the unknown. The final transformation and what it means for you. By the time 2025 comes to an end, you will look back and barely recognize the person you once were. The way you think, the way you react, and even the way you make decisions will be completely different. You will have shed layers of old beliefs, outdated fears, and limiting patterns that no longer serve you. It won't be something you planned. It will be something that naturally happened as a result of everything you experienced throughout the year. There will be moments when you reflect on your past choices and wonder how you ever lived that way. The version of you that once doubted, hesitated, or settled for less will feel like a distant memory. You will have evolved, not just in one area of life, but in every way that matters. One of the biggest transformations will be how effortlessly the right people and situations begin to enter your life. In the past, you may have felt like you had to chase opportunities or work hard to make things happen. But now, the energy will shift. Instead of struggling, things will start aligning in ways that feel almost too perfect. The people who truly resonate with your soul will find you, and the opportunities that once seemed out of reach will naturally appear. You won't have to force anything anymore. Everything that is meant for you will flow toward you because you will finally be in alignment with it. There will be a deep sense of peace in knowing that you no longer have to fight against the current. You are now moving with it. At some point, the universe will send you a final sign that confirms everything you have been experiencing. This won't be a small coincidence. It will be a moment so profound that you cannot ignore it. Whether it comes in the form of a repeated number, a meaningful dream, or a perfectly timed message, it will be the kind of synchronicity that leaves no doubt in your mind. It will feel like the universe is speaking directly to you, reminding you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. For some, this sign will be subtle, yet powerful, like a phrase overheard at the perfect moment. For others, it will be a major event that solidifies their path. But regardless of how it appears, the message will be the same. You are on the right track. With all of these changes, you will start to feel a level of control over your life that you have never experienced before. Instead of reacting to what happens around you, you will begin shaping your reality with intention. The doubts and fears that once held you back will no longer have the same power over you. You will realize that you are not just a participant in life, you are a creator. The choices you make will feel more deliberate, and the future will no longer seem uncertain or out of reach. You will start to trust yourself more, knowing that you have the ability to design the life you truly want. And finally, as everything comes together, you will step into the life you were always meant to live. The crescent moon mark was never just a symbol. It was a sign of transformation, guiding you toward this very moment. By the end of 2025, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. Every challenge, every change, every unexpected shift. It was all leading you to this version of yourself. You will stand in your power, knowing that you have fully embraced your true path. This is not just the end of a year. It is the beginning of a new existence, one where you finally live as the person you were always meant to be.